the radio station, and the DJ actually said that people born between June 18th and June 30th are crazy and possessive. Swear to God. And we got another person in here who's crazy and possessive. And I really don't know why he needed to do that. Just because I climbed up 6 stories to get into his apartment, you know. It's been a couple of years. The restraining order took effect, and I haven't seen him. I live in Tennessee now. He's in Georgia. I'm like 200 yards away from him. He needs to get over it. He does. For those of you who don't know, I am actually a professional female boxer. I swear to God, I am. And it's really interesting being a boxer because it's just a totally different world than what you're used to. I got a phone call from a trainer this week, and actually it was yesterday, and they wanted to get me a fight with this new fighter. And I was all excited because she's like 140 pounds, and that's my weight class, and that's how you do everything in boxing. So I was excited. I gave the information to my coach, and my coach, this is verbatim the conversation that we had. He's like, no, you cannot fight her because she fights, and she hits like a mule, and you're not ready for that yet. And I'm like, really? Well, what do I hit like? You hit like a smart, crazy, angry fucking monkey. And I was like, what? What? And he was being serious. So I said, well, I mean, don't like monkeys kind of like throw feces at their opponents? Thank you, Marshall. And he said, yeah, but the really smart ones, they're focused when they do it. So I really don't know if that's an insult or a compliment, but I'll take it. I'm actually going to be fighting in 2 tournaments. I'm going to be fighting in a tournament in Mississippi next week, and I'm going to be fighting in a tournament in Missouri. And because I'm older than 35 years old, I'm actually considered a master boxer. It's funny for me, too. You have no idea how funny it is for me. Because, you know, you hear the word master, and people think that that means I have these great skills and stuff. That's not what it means. In boxing, it means I'm old. So I got all these additional waivers and conditional waivers that I had to sign. So I sent them back in, and they actually sent me a list of the equipment that I have to bring to these tournaments. And it was a lot of stuff that I have to bring. And I really wasn't surprised until I got to the end of the list. And at the end of the list, it said I need to bring like a box of Depends. I need to bring like a living will. I need to have like an organ donor card and like prunes. And I thought that was too much. I did. I had to buy some new gloves for my tournaments. And I have to tell you, when you buy new gloves, you buy new equipment, there's actually a waiver that comes with it. And this waiver says that boxing is a catastrophic event that causes catastrophic injuries. I did not know that. That was new to me. Because I really took up boxing just because I thought it was going to result in really great hot sex. That's the only reason I did it. As a matter of fact, I looked up my application when I signed up saying, why do you want to box? And I put really great hot sex. So there's a lawyer in here. I think I have a case, and I'm going to pursue it. So if you want to help me out, that'd be wonderful. You would. I actually started an internship last week at a radio station. I did, and I'm pretty excited about that. It's actually a classic rock station, and I'm excited because there's this little show that I get to do, and it's called the Swap Shop. Have you ever heard of those? It's kind of like Craigslist on the radio for people who don't like computers and think that they're possessed. So you call into the radio and you tell them what you have for sale. And my first day, there was a guy that called in, and he said he had like an old cannon. He had like old boards that he needed to get rid of, and he had this big old wooden bowl and some rope. And I thought to myself, you know, you could make a catapult with that. So I bought it because Halloween's coming up, and pumpkins really don't get thrown through the air by themselves, do they?